Walker, yearofthedetox.com blogger, and so Get Hydrated was month 1 of my Year of the Detox. Now I still have my water with me, very important. Keep drinking your water. And month 2 is Get Moving. So I've actually, I'm not an expert in that arena, so I've enlisted the help of my cousin Tamara, who owns a yoga studio here in Carleton Place, Ontario, which is close to Ottawa. It's called Yoga Station. It's at yogastation.ca if anyone's interested to take a look. And she's going to help me with 2 things. So in the morning, I have trouble getting up a little bit, smidge. So she's going to give us some yoga poses and stretches to do to energize your body and wake yourself up so that you're ready for your day. And then she's going to give us some yoga poses to do at the end of the day to relax yourself and to get ready for a good night's sleep. So I'm just going to put my water over here. So hi, Tamara.
Hi. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Time to get moving. Starting with a morning routine to wake you up, make you feel more energized than coffee.
No caffeine. Diuretic. All right.
So just starting with the feet hip-width apart, toes pointing forward.
Okay.
And try to lift and fan at your toes.
All right.
Standing tall, begin to breathe deep, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Try to keep the inhale and exhale the same length.
So always through your nose.
Always through your
Okay.
nose. You can micro bend your knees and try to keep the abdominal muscles slightly engaged throughout the practice is always a good technique to support the spine. Now rolling the shoulders back and down. Inhale and exhale.
Oh, nose.
Yeah, try to breathe out through the nose. It's a little different from other styles. Inhale and exhale.
So am I inhaling on the up and exhaling on the down? Is that the way it works? Okay.
Yes, inhale is uplifting, exhale, relaxing. Now we change directions. Inhale, exhale. Helping to release any tension in the shoulders, the neck, the upper back. Just increasing the circulation through the joints. And relax. Now turn your palms out and up. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, just as high as comfortable. And exhale, arms by your side. So if you're getting any shoulder pain, just stay with the hands at shoulder height. Otherwise, reaching up as high as comfortable, maybe even touching the palms overhead. You just look forward at a point on the wall. Again, inhaling on the way up, exhaling on the way down. One more time. And release. Now interlace the fingers, turn the palms out. You can stay here, or maybe reach the hands overhead, pressing up through the palms, relax.
I should have stayed back up there.
Any pain can come down lower. Now from here, look at a point, find your balance, and lift the heels. So try to balance here, so you lift your heels.
And I'm up on my
Toes.
toes. Ooh.
Breathing deep.
Should my knees be a little bit bent? Is that?
For you, rather than bending your knees, anyone who's a tendency to hyperextend, best to bend the knees a little.
Okay.
And then lower the heels, slowly release. As you exhale, lower the arms by your side.
So while I'm standing, my toes should always be a little bit up. I noticed your beautifully pedicured toes. Don't look at mine. Are kind of pointing up.
Helps to lift the arches, engage the quadriceps.
Okay.
Yeah, and remember, toes a little bit in.
Okay. I'm a duck.
Now twisting, keep the hips pointing forward, just moving the upper body. So raise the arms parallel to the floor. And exhale, reach the right hand back, the left hand forward, and just let the neck follow the movement. Take a deep breath. And inhale, back to center, slowly with awareness. And exhale, other side. So then keeping the hips pointing forward. You can bend your knees a little. Take a deep breath and inhale back to center. One more time, other side. Exhale, hips forward, gazing back slowly. Take a deep breath. And inhale back to center. And exhale, other side. Again, the abs slightly engaged, knees slightly bent. Inhale to center. Strengthening the shoulders, stretching up the back.
Oh, my shoulders are really feeling that.
Yeah. Okay, and from here, start the forward bend, but be careful with this one. You can first start just bending the knees, placing the hands on the thighs. Careful.
So if I'm having trouble going, if anyone's having trouble going down, we can use our legs as support as we go down?
Exactly.
Okay.
So you can toes a little bit in. Good. And you can stay here, okay? Or sink down a little more so the elbows rest on the thighs, but if it's comfortable. The knees will go over the ankles. And option 3, hold your elbows hanging over the legs and knees slightly bent. Really stretching the hamstrings. Wow, the low back, the glutes. About 5 breaths. Now to release very carefully, the hands come to the hips. Raise your head first and hinging from the hips. All the way up. Another posture, very energizing. Gentle back bend. Keep your knees bent, the hands supporting the low back. And just shift the hips forward, gazing up, a gentle back bend. So staying here is perfect. Make sure the neck's long. That's great, Jen. Breathe. Pain-free. A few breaths. Stretching the front of the body, energizing. And inhale, back up. And release. Now, from the top of the mat, just take a few steps up to the top of the mat.
I think although we're cousins, we don't necessarily share the same bendy genetics. But,
Takes lots of work.
Lots of work.
Get there. Now, from your big step to the right, so the feet are wide. Point to the side. And then carefully turn your right foot to the back wall, left foot 45 degrees. For the warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana, bend the right knee and make sure it's right in line with the toes.
Yeah, I think my knee tends to move in. It has
Exactly, you have to be careful
Okay.
to protect the knee.
Okay.
And tucking the tailbone, the abs are engaged.
Okay.
The arms parallel to the floor. You can look over to the right hand.
Okay.
And breathing deep here. About 5 deep breaths.
You're a lot lower than I am. Should I try to be lower, or is this good to start?
This is great to start.
Okay.
You know, you don't want to feel any pain. So eventually the hips will loosen up and you can sink down lower, but this is great.
Okay. It's great.
To get a nice stretch to the chest, you can bring the arms a little bit back. Just try to relax the shoulders.
I'm suddenly very proud and aware of my chest.
And changing sides, just slowly straighten your leg, turn the feet down, point forward. So left foot straight ahead, right foot 45 degrees.
I would have trouble with 45. Okay. Knee out, not
Yes.
in.
So bend the knee in line with the toes.
Okay.
Good. And tucking the tailbone, the abs engaged, shoulders relaxed. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. So looking over to the left hand, hands a little bit back to stretch the chest. One more deep breath. Release. Now turn your feet again to the side wall. The side angle. Turn the right foot towards the back of your mat. And left foot again on an angle. This may be difficult at first, but you really want to get the internal rotation of that back leg to keep the knee safe. And again, bend your right knee. And this time, the forearm rests on the thigh. And then bring the left hand down towards the mat and then reach towards the back wall. First, you gaze to the side. And then maybe gazing up if you can maintain the balance.
Yours is almost behind your ear. Yeah, I don't think I can do
That's
that.
right.
That's about as far as I go.
So you want to try to bring the arm back as much as comfortable, but you really feel the stretch
Oh, yeah.
down the side.
Especially in my shoulder.
Is your shoulder comfortable?
It is now. If I put it any further, I think it would
So
not be
For
comfortable
shoulder
anymore.
pain, try to relax, reach this way.
Okay.
And up. How's that?
That's good. Okay,
And you
then.
can look to the side wall. at first, and eventually, the shoulders comfortable, you bring the arm back somewhere. That's great.
Oh.
One more deep breath here. Side angle Parsvakonasana. And gazing down, and inhale, coming back to setting, and slowly changing sides. So turning the feet, and make sure to turn your right foot. 45. Knee out. Okay, and as far as comfortable. Okay, excellent. Rest the forearm on the thigh, and inhale, slowly reach forward, careful for shoulder pain. You can look to the side wall, the shoulders moving away from the ears. Excellent. Breathe deep. So stretching all down the side of the body. You can breathe deeply, comfortably, no problem.
Yeah, well, I'm just actually thinking I'm getting a little sweaty. It looks like you're not doing much, but you really are.
A lot of muscles are working.
Yeah.
One last breath. Gazing down, inhale, come here. And turn your feet to the side, watch your balance, bend the knees, and as gracefully as you can, sink to the top of the mat.
Graceful up. Alright. Gracefully as you can, being out here. The nice thing for everyone doing this at home is that there's no one there to watch you, but you all get to watch me. So those are my energizing morning yoga poses. So thank you again to Tamara, Yoga Station, my fantastic cousin.